Hello, everybody, and welcome to another bonus stream. I did put up a story. I'm not quite sure how Twitch stories work, but yeah, my gym shut down for the day, so I've got the Tuesday off, and Tuesday just happens to be Guild Wars 2 update day, so I'm here now to do the Absolution update that we prepped for on Saturday. I have not really got much idea how we're going to start the stream, but by watching the stream might not necessarily be throughout the entirety of this week. There is drops, so any one of you guys that are about that want to hang about for, I think it's 6 hours. I'm not going to stream for 6 hours, but I might stream for 6 hours over the whole week. But if any of you guys watching wanted to link your account, there is a whole load of, you can get a skin, I believe. Hello, Niana. Welcome. I was just going to see if I could sort of copy what you did yesterday, Niana. I did watch, but show people the Twitch drops. Because just so happens I get to stream today. I don't usually stream on a Tuesday, but I've now got the opportunity to do it. Is that gonna be visible to human beings? I don't think it is. Oh, there we go. Can we make it bigger? It's not a very big picture. How about if I do this? So what we got? 1 hour you get tradesman package. 2 hours you get a glider and a Bloodstone Ascender. I'm not entirely sure if a Bloodstone Ascender is a glider or if that's something else. A mini and a Bloodstone glider. I'll have a check to see what a Bloodstone Ascender is. But get some of those if... Oh, real life obligations, they are the worst. No, I've done all my real life obligations. This is the end of my work day. Ended a couple of hours ago. Now here. So I think we just start the game. I'm not sure entirely. That's essentially true. Forced entry. View journal. Rash decisions are made, leading the Wayfinder into the heart of Bavanissos and face to face with the truths that await. Play this chapter. Yes, please. Listen to Anissa's call. Oh, is it? Wait, Commander, we need you at the gates of Bavanissos immediately. She's not voiced again.
What happened?
Oh, and Livia happened. She took the scepter. Oh, of course she did. We're headed there now. Hopefully not too late.
I'm on my way.
Livia, you're the bad guy. Right. We got presents. Usually when that's free item available. Ooh, we get a wing for free. I'll take it. I might already have them, but I'll take wings. And you get the whole you get a backpack for it too. Very nice. I didn't have them, so it's
You can never have
all good, all good. Oh, let me see. I'm at a bank? No, I'm not at a bank. I want to just double check. Oh, there's about, what was it called? A Blackstone Ascender? A Bloodstone Ascender? Blood? Shattered Bloodstone Glider is not a Bloodstone Ascender. The Bloodstone Glider, that's what you get for 6 hours. Now, while... So what's a Bloodstone Ascender? Is it a toy? A novelty? The Homestead packages have display vids. Oh. No, what was I doing? Ah, okay. The Bloodstone Ascender is a travel toy. Like, I have... So they give you the Bloodstone Ascender, but they don't give you the Bloodstone Glider. It would be nice if the two matched. But I'm very happy with my... I'll get it. I'll get it because it'll be free for 2 hours. But it's very, very nice. But I'm interested that they don't match. Anyway, right. Do everything because we're brand new and we're getting in. Story. Let's go back to that. After the previous efforts left us standing outside the locked gates of Bavanisos, it was clear we needed a new strategy, something deliberate and well thought out to achieve our goal. What we've gotten is exactly the opposite, at least based on Anissa's most recent call. Fed up with the pace of our progress, Livia has now decided to barrel straight into Bavanisos, armed with the Sceptre of Ore. As her colleague, I'd call her decision both inconsiderate and reckless. As someone aware of the Sceptre's fraught past, I'd call it potentially catastrophic. And that's not even getting into the politics of her acting directly in contradiction to the Tyrian Alliance's vote. For now, I will be making my way to the city, hopefully to stop this situation from spiralling into even greater mess. Meet your allies outside the sealed gate. Right, so last stream was on Saturday. We sort of did a mad panic rush to finish this map. So there's still plenty of stuff in this map that I say plenty of this stuff. There's still a lot of stuff in this map that I haven't actually experienced. I has a feeling that I want to go through this mirror to get to whatever that is, but that's an achievement. I've got to figure out a way to make this update last more than a week, so I'm going to do this bit first, just to stretch some things out a little bit. So, if I remember correctly, it was up. Did I not go? Yeah, there's a thing. Here we are. So we did manage to get the mastery last time. That let us go through these mirrors.
A guildless approaches.
I'm not guildless. You can't. Oh,
Let's see.
I have a feeling that I might have been wrong. I might be going to a completely different location. Right. Okay, well that didn't take me where I wanted to go at all. I'll take it.
One more thing from my list of accomplishments.
I also have no idea if I actually finished the meta in this map. It's going on right now. It's got 8 minutes to go. Can I find my way through here?
What did our sacrifice against Zaitan warrant?
gifts to me so you can banish me.
You are all weak. Kill them.
Not sure.
The choir will continue its everlasting
I may have just jumped into the middle here, so I'm not sure what's going on. But yeah. This... It's something. I'm taking part. And that's all that counts.
Kill to the bone.
Am I meant... I want to take part in killing the Jade Armor too. Is there no one fighting this side? No, no one is fighting this side.
You are all weak. I am dead.
My thanks, Wayfinder. I'll conjure up the mist surge again.
I don't really want to...
You are all weak.
I'm going to jump down the moment that the champion's like nearly dead. Well, I saved the name. I think I'm taking part. I left the circle and that was enough to stop her casting whatever spell it was.
You are all weak. Kill to the bone.
My thanks, Wayfinder. I'll conjure up the mist surge
Strong.
again.
No one else seems to be down there.
She's lost her grip on the construct. Now's your chance. Shift your focus to her.
You are
Hello.
all weak.
Worms.
I am dead.
Good. I think we did a thing.
I achieve things. I'm an achiever.
Sure. I'll take the mastery point. It's very similar to the story instance. Oh, blood-infused pond fish. We could fish down here. Is this a thing? It sure looks like a thing. But that does not answer my previous question of where is this last point of interest and how do I get to there? Oh, thank you, Mrs. Biscuits, for bringing me a tea. You guys gonna do anything?
Screen is starting to dull. Finally, I can think again. I doubt even
Island
a
Valley is
dozen days
dissipated.
will protect us
Safe to
from their
explore.
fall.
Timed until Spectral Island builds up again.
Into holding chamber 4 in the bastion.
been empty since Akeem died, and it's sealed by a warding spell.
It would only be temporary. So long as the source is tied to this valley, the agony will always return.
Maybe a permanent portal to Nyos. The cryptids are immune. It would require constant ward presence, but might be worth it.
Or we just write the valley off, seal it away, and prevent anyone else from coming here.
No. Isgarin gave me a job, and I will not compromise. While it exists, someone somewhere will try to use it again. We do not leave until every trace is gone.
I thought for a moment there they were talking about portals, that they were going to open up a way to get me in the thing. What about through here? Does that just hit me back to the base? No, I haven't really even touched fishing. It's something I'll get into maybe, but it's not. I haven't. Have I even done any of the masteries? Yeah, I barely even got some of them. I barely got Skiff. My End of Dragons experience was rushed, to say the least. No, not even got the turtle yet. But I did see the fishing spots. I was aware. So how do I get there? That one, maybe? I'm not above looking it up, but I do like to give it a try first. It's the one. No, this is this one. Right, we definitely didn't do this one. This is the one we interacted with right at the beginning that said, oh, we can't do this.
Let's see.
Nope. Hey, Vay! How are you doing?
That looks valuable.
We are about to start exploring the new patch that was released a couple of hours ago. But I was trying to finish off the map that we saw the other day, and I'm struggling. Yes, new content. You can see guild members. This is a new map. This map was added today. All of these yellow dots are members of the guilds I'm in. So there's new stuff. And we were going to go do it. We're going to go do it. But and also, I don't know. I know that it might not be as important to you, Vay, because you've never played Guild Wars 2, but there's drops. So if you link your Guild Wars account to Twitch, you get free stuff. Right. We know it's not that one, because that's the one that we did in the story that took us up the hill. So am I just crazy? Is there actually no way... Is there not it's not a mirror, it's just going to be... I haven't found the right hole to go through. Yeah! How do I get in there? Because that's... This has to be where the last point of interest is, right? Backseating allowed now. I walk in there. Have I just missed it? I did there's a path just to the right of that mirror on the upper left of the map. There's a path up here. I will admit we were in a bit of a mad panic rush on Saturday. But I definitely looked around here. There's the hole. It's just there. You were right. There be a hole. Hey, map completion. I think. No, not yet. We haven't got the point of interest. And then... Oh, it wants me to go up. What does it want me to go up for? Map completion. No? Ah, Vista. Nope. Okay. There, I can see the... Right. There's a challenge to this. Does it work on sky scales? It does work on sky scales. Woo! When the first servant thistled in the world... Oh, it's a rhyme or a prayer or something. Yeah, okay. Now map completion. Hey. Gift of the Mist Barons. Okay, so that's going to be something to do with the legendary backpack, maybe? Or is that to do with the or is it,
Nice gear.
it's something to do with something legendary? Oh, we have not played with our inventory in a while. Oh, this is going to be a lot. Okay, well, I think that's what I wanted to do. We've got map completion, and we sort of did the meta. I think that was the meta. So now we can... Well, I'm going to grab this mastery point and let's start the story. Let's do it. Well, actually, I say let's start the story. Let's sort out my bags, then start the story. And... Is it under? No, it's just there. Okay. I thought there would be another tier to that, but there isn't. I have been thinking again about doing a playthrough of the game, the core game again, on a free-to-play account. Sort of do a 0 to hero thing, and I may have even made the account now. I just haven't quite got my act together in starting it. But yeah, it's going to be I've got an interesting idea how we do that. Can you deliver this for me? Of course. Oh, is this the heart? Nah, sorry. Not interested just yet.
People have never traveled this far north.
If we tried to go any further north than the thundering shoreline,
Scouting parties have been reported in the west.
or our eyes would blur.
This is an EU account.
Very likely.
Ah, the free to play is going to be an NA account. Completely no, just free to play, new player experience sort of thing. I will welcome streamer privileges, as we like to call them. But yeah. And then I'll try not to anything that I can't don't soul bind. I'll send to my actual account now. Yeah, make the effort to maybe include some of you guys in some stuff. I said that I was doing. I said I was doing back, but I keep seeing these achievements. Let's start these all achievements.
Checked in, have they?
Oh no, this is the armor. Ah, no, that's we know what that is. Right, bags. This could get messy. We'll see. Ooh,
What's happened to them out here? Their maul have my pelt for a rug.
let's do that too. Let's put all of that currency in my wallet. Quality of life stuff. So there's no. For those that haven't been keeping themselves up to date, this update came with a lot of new quality of life stuff. One of that I've been looking forward to is that Rift Essences should now be a currency. Consume this item to convert it into a currency. Yes! So I also need to take it all out of my bag too. Right. This is all parts of crafting legendary armor, but the PvE version. I lost faith and drive doing it because I didn't have the space to keep all the materials. So let's sort this out now. Now they've made that a little bit easier. Look at it all. It's all going to disappear. Do I get to keep this too? Rift Essence used for crafting was... No, that doesn't seem to say that it goes in. Cool. See more? Yeah, see more. Lovely stuff. What does it count as? General currency? No, it's not general. Is it a dungeon? Is it a key? So it's a map currency? It doesn't really count as a map currency. It's on multiple maps. But sure, it's in the map currency section. Good to know. The fact that I have a exact amount of rare Rift Essences makes me think I've missed some. Did I leave some in the bank? I did. Right. Oh. This is the sort of stuff that goes in my bank and then clogs up space. Made some space. Let's fill it back up again. My gliders. Which one of these is just the skin? Skin. Store and wardrobe. Come on. Is it later? Hey Raisin, how you doing? We are gonna start looking into the new Absolution content. And we are on a special bonus stream day because my gym decided to close for the day, so I didn't have anywhere to be today. It's almost like the world was telling me to take part in this update.
That looks valuable.
Like a black lion trader. No, I'm not one. I'm nowhere near that good. I have too much inventory. I want to open, but I have not opened my bags in a long time. So I'm just clearing out my inventory before we start. Look at all these starter kits too. Yeah, that's just gonna go in a pile. Still don't have it yet. Ah, yeah. You should. Not only just for the not just for the story, but you don't have access to the legendary starter kits, do you? That used to be you needed Soto, but now you can't have this because you don't have Janthia Wilds nowadays. Yeah, there's probably some other things too, but I know that that's the one I'd be most bothered about not having. Right.
Nice gear.
God, I have not looked at any of these in a long time. I've got my luck saved up for when the New Year's comes around. What's this? This is a sinister scavenged obsidian shortbow. Is this worth anything? Sure. Gold's a gold. I am so full of just junk. Ugh. Oh, okay. I usually like to open these, but I've clicked the button now. Consume. What else have we got? Why combine with 3 mini Professor Mews in the Mystic Forge to create a mini Mr. Mittens? Oh. I didn't... Huh? I think I have a Mr. Professor Mews in the I think I have Professor Mews. Reduce their currencies. They've added 3 more with this patch. Yes, the NAEU thing I'm totally on board with, because that would solve a lot of my issues. But look. We were just doing this. Map currencies. They've added rift essences as currencies now. More currencies. It's the same currency, but they've made it into a currency. I don't know when I got this amber aquatic diode, but I'll take it. I'll make a professor. I will make some Mr. Mittens just for the sake of saying that I did. One. Oh, come on. Is that not what it said? Combined with 3 mini Professor Mews in the Mystic Forge. Mini Professor Mew? Do they have to be in a stack like they were originally? What am I doing wrong? I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I'm gonna just put that in the bank and save that for another day. Maybe that's bugged. Maybe this is a day one bug. I don't know. Oh, wait. I've just read it now. Combined with 3 minis with a pile of crystalline dust and an obsidian shard. Okay. I was being dumb. And also, I didn't need to go all the way to the Mystic Forge. I've got an infinite Mystic Forge. Let me get dust. No, wrong tab. Dust. And an obsidian shard. I might find that I've already got this mini, but sure. No, I don't. I have it. That's new. That's new. Double click the summon this mini. Follow pile of crystalline. Oh, you can keep upgrading it. Or do I account banged it just because I haven't got it? Yeah, I do. I'll get another one. You need all of them anyway, you see. Right, yeah. I don't know when I picked that up, but hey, I've got it now. Sell a trading post. Let's go back to this. Nothing really massively exciting. This, and then I guess why is this not appearing in? It's just not sellable. Okay, then it definitely will get salvaged. Oops, no. I'm not 100% sure I'm keeping all of those. Ooh. Another one of those things. Ooh. Ooh. The Gobbler of Garbage. Oh. Oh, okay. I will get on with the story, I promise. But there's apparently a lot of tidying up that I need to do before I start. Hey, I've got the Star of Gratitude. Give me the achievement for that too. Don't I? Don't have all of them. Clearly.
The spirits of the wild welcome you.
You're somewhere here.
Nothing better than the wind at your back.
You.
Excelsior.
Yeah, there we go. So I think the Wizard Gobbler is the one that we're the new one. I think that has everything in it. So if I was to purchase this from Garled Claw in Lion's Arch. Alright, okay, so he's somewhere around. I think that has access to every gobbler that I've unlocked.
Interested in
think that's the idea. Which would be nice. Yeah. Right, okay, well, rather than me doing anything specific with these, let's go find this guy. Does he have a little icon? It's not going to tell me, is it? How do I get that back up? Purchase from Gnar Leadclaw at Hooligan's Root. Hooligan's Root is that one up there, isn't it? Oh no, Hooligan's Root. Oh, in the little script cave area that used to be a thing. The place where they put everything that's not relevant right now. Ooh. Oh no, how do I get in here again? I've forgotten. I imagine that this collection of people will be around the new guy. There he is. Gnar Leadclaw. You had me at shinies. Right, hello, Bob the Grim. Got excess stuff on your hands? I can exchange it all for shinies. I can offer you the shiniest shiny I have, but it's going to be very costly the first time you buy it. You had me at shinies. Oh, really? You can just sort... Oh, right, no, okay. You do have to unlock them. But if you lose them, you can buy them again. Why does it not think I've got the Star of Gratitude? I clearly have it. I've just used it. This one is on my list of things to get. It's even in my achievements that I'm tracking, memorabilia. And I don't know anything about the Marganite things because that's something to do with raids, and I've not touched raids. Oh, okay, well, not getting that anytime soon. I like having gold. I don't like having no gold. Tell me about the shiniest shiny. Oh, okay. Then, wait, what's the shiniest shiny? The shiny of shiny is just the title? Wow, that's quality armor. Okay, well, I didn't quite... I thought that was going to be free, but no. Quality of life, you have to pay for quality of life. Inventory is tidy-ish. I haven't decided what I'm doing with half of these things. I can't just type in /chest, even though I was very tempted to do so just then. Right. Ah, see, sometimes that gets caught by mod, and but because he's a first-time chatter, It's wrapped in a thing, and I just said, "Oh, it's been auto-modded." But you guys can see that one, so let's get rid of him. Usually these guys get caught by auto-mod, but apparently this guy does not. Usually I get them, they're wrapped in the same sort of box, which is interesting. I never noticed them get through before. Right. I was just doing a little bit more tidying up of this nonsense in my inventory. Sell. No, sell it. Money. No, that's the wrong button. Sell. Money. Okay, no, you're worth more to me as a chance Ectos. I deserve what I got. I have so much crap, sorry, shouldn't swear, but it's so much rubbish in my bank. One day I'll have to go out and clear it all up, but not today. And that is what I've been saying for years. Story time. I changed map. Bugger. What's closest? Oh. Nah, just leave the old-fashioned way. Screw the teleportation charge. Another spud. There's another spud. Anyone on? Not that I'm noticing. Cool. Right. Let's do it. Let's do some story. If it even lets me do the story. Ooh. We could fully expect here to be mastery lock straight away. I doubt it, but we could. Forced entry. Avanisos outskirts.
We don't know the repercussions. Besides, we haven't exhausted all our options.
Oh, my patience is exhausted, Denise. You've searched the Isles up and down. Think of the repercussions if we don't act soon. They haven't got Livia's voice either. I resent you putting me in this position. Yes, I do, Guild Wars. I'm moving us towards a solution. Once we have it's been in your hands from the start. Rather. Oh.
Back to your hands. Anise is wise not to take a thief at her word.
Let's not. Difficult to steal what already belongs to you.
Legavo belongs to no one. Trying to control it is a short path to it controlling you.
Quaint of you to assume me incapable of handling great power. Not that you would know anything about it. Hey!
Called for. Cheap shots won't win you any favor.
Quiet, all of you. Can't hear myself think.
A voice of reason arrives. Wayfinder, talk some sense into them.
I am really finding it entertaining that we have been doing our Guild Wars 1 story playthrough, whatever you want to call it, And the story going on in Guild Wars 2 right now is still Titans. It hasn't been Titans for so long, and now we're back to Titans. Talk sense into them, Wayfinder. Make them see sense. Agree with Livia's plan to use the scepter. Oh, well, we know that the scepter is too dangerous.
Waiting Sorrow has a point. The last guy who thought fondly of using that scepter sunk a continent.
My fears, exactly. Choosing the cautious route, rather unlike you to sit by as the world crumbles, Commander.
If we did things your way, we'd just be expediting the process.
Oh, oh.
This burned. Fight now. Argue later.
Wow, there's a lot going on the screen.
You are all weak, killed to the bone.
I lost an achievement.
The scepter is likely attracting them.
I don't know what the achievement was, but I lost an achievement.
That scepter around like a toy.
There's so many things. Oh, Olivia, that's it. I'm done wasting time. Just have to handle this myself. Livia's gonna do things without us. Ow. She's summoning a portal. I'm about to die. So I want to keep an eye on what Livia's doing.
Suffer! You are all weak, killed to the bone.
Efficient defender.
She's right here.
Within the time limit.
That imbecile.
The gate. We need to stop her.
Livia. We know we like you. But you gotta stop. Livia, stop. It's power. We don't trust it, Anise. Trust me.
What's happening?
Flashbang.
She did it, didn't she?
So she did.
Looks like the magic that was keeping us out has become some sort of portal. Is it safe for us to use?
Seems so. Ren?
For our use, yes, it is safe. As for Livia, I'm not sure she's prepared for the toll the scepter will take on her.
She's had it for a couple of years now.
However, is her problem. For now.
What are we waiting for?
What am I looking at?
Avanisos is the Titan. Or
Huh?
vice versa. The other three did seem to meld with their environments.
Given how much time has passed, it appears the Titan and the city have become one and the same.
Oh.
Mabon, what exactly were you planning to do about this?
Interesting. Help Livia clear out the Titan spawn. Oh, sorry. So you decided to do things my way after all. Knew a little assertive action would help you see reason, is what she said. Oh, silly writers. Acting guild. I shouldn't say silly actors guild. I don't want to get into politics of any way, shape or form, but now I have to read. What is this?
You are all weak. Chill to the bone.
Funky looking gooey titans. I don't know whether they're meant to be lava or what. I'm so used to titans being hot and fiery, but they might not be actually hot and fiery here.
You are all weak. Chill to the bone. That went better than I expected. If we've learned anything here, it's don't underestimate the enemy.
Are they guards or something? Seems like they're defending the city. Perhaps, in a sense.
Or maybe they're defending the body.
What is an army, if not a society's immune system?
Garen is not wrong.
You are all weak. Chill to the bone.
Macrophage. I don't really know what macrophage means. Macrophages, yeah. Yeah, okay. So the analogy is carrying over. That it's their immune system, their defenders. Oh, you just good guys now? Why are you... You're just going to walk away? They went yellow. Oh, bye guys.
Looks like they're handled. For now.
Ren, that immune system theory, I think there's something to it.
It would fit, given their nature as we've seen it. Though heterogeneous, they appear to be acting as part of a whole.
You called it, Niana. You called it.
We've seen the Titan spawn exhibit coordinated behavior. This suggests the same, given the scale of time and complexity.
I'm sure they'll only get meaner the further we push into the city. We need to choose our actions deliberately. And that goes double for you.
What is Camp doing here in a place like this?
Distract.
She's right.
White Mantle. How is that not destroyed in the wreckage? Unless this came after the fall?
Only one way to know for sure.
Of course, where chaos flourishes, the White Mantle are never far behind. So they did make it to Bavanisos, and not all that long ago, from the looks of it. Were they the ones left behind all this?
We can't say for sure yet, but I do agree their presence was relatively recent and is generally rather damning.
Why don't you start by searching the perimeter? I'll have a look around the camp.
I don't know if any of you are... Sorry, hang on a minute, you've talked. So if Bavanisos is the Titan, then it kind of makes sense. Oh yeah! Defending the body. Pretty well thought out. Yeah. If it is if the whole realm has become the body of a Titan, even though it's very structured like a building, that makes a lot of sense. But just a question, I don't know if any of you are listening with headphones. Is it centered, the audio for you guys? Because I'm hearing and I'm thinking it's my machine, not you. But it's very right focused. And I'm a bit worried that I've done something wrong, but I think it's my headphones. Diary page. Judge's diary, page 2.
Going well for them. Wonder what the city has in store for us.
Shall I read? As predicted, our limited food source have worn down the other two far more quickly than myself. Both chastised my unwillingness to hunt Tanya, deeming my selfish Ulrich muttering some sight under his breath. I told them if they quit wasting their energy whining about hunger pangs, they'd be faring better. That shut them up for now, at least, though I've mostly chosen to keep to myself. I, on the other hand, find the pain an ideal anchor for meditation, for cultivating that state of clarity. I credit what happened next. Late last night, from somewhere across the vast expanse of dark, I heard a call. Is this what Titania claims to hear? When Ulrich and I venture into the ruins and leave her alone? It began as a low rumble. In a state of half-sleep, I mistook it for the early thums of thunder. Then I started to make out coherent words. They see not your promise, what you're capable of. Oh, this is a big thing. Oh, I've committed now. Stirring me fully awake, I decided to brave the night. I ventured out, trying to decipher the direction of the source, still unsure if they were dream or reality. As if to reassure me, the voice called out once more. You're a righteous man. Please help me. The silence, save for the howling wind. Oh, sorry. Thence, I'm rubbish at reading. This is one of the things I'm practicing with this whole Twitch thing. Sounds fine to you, Gorilla. Thank you. Okay, so that's me. So I think that this headphone is broken or something, which is annoying because they're relatively new. Right. Oh, it's my ear, which is also a possibility. Right. I lay awake the rest of the night in something between a meditation and a stupor. Had I imagined it? Was the voice the product of an empty stomach? Of a lone mind colouring in the black chasm? No, it was real, clear as the toll of a lone bell across the abyss. You're a righteous man. I spent the night pondering the message and its source. As of now, I'm unsure whether to share it with others. It may be the last wound that drives Titania mad. And I am unsure what lengths Ulrich would go to secure his mission to our false prophet. Beyond this, they don't seem eager to indulge my company. But that's not of importance. My earliest memories onward have been a lone wade through life's flood. Saul too bore the immensity of revelation alone, but rather than hoard its light, he held it before him like a lantern, guiding those around him so they could see the way. Oh God, then there's a poem. A vessel of devotion, give me the strength to fulfill my role as guide, to set the unseers upon the right path, may I act as an offering. My blood a sacrifice, a transmutation of mortal flesh. I am votive, the lit flame, from which darkness bows to light. I choose not, rather, I was chosen to illuminate the way. Okay, it's not really... either I read that wrong or it wasn't really a poem. It was more... It's a prayer, but... Right, okay. How much more stuff to read? Map of Janthia. This hand-drawn map is marked with copious notes and diagrams showing the White Mantle's journey across Janthia and finally into Pavonisos. Oh, can I find page 1, please?
Or was the voice real? And if so, could it have been... I wonder...
The voice of fate calls upon me to see the journey of the unseen to eternal fruition. So with tomorrow's sun draws a new era. Anointed by its rays, we venture forth, 3 pilgrims, where destinies entwine to weave a transcendent tapestry of the divine. I just double-checked to see that it wasn't a first letters thing. Now, Ulrich returned. His lone communions with the wild rarely last long. He spoke little, and so we went on preparing a meagre supper, as if nothing had come to pass. We ate mostly in silence. That is, until the fire began to dwindle. Out of the dark, the voice called on to them, for it was they who had been chosen to realize the mission of the Unseen Ones. And thus it spoke to them, Chosen 3, you are destined, seek the gate. So is the voice talking to all of them now. As the sun draws across the wilds, you shall hear my voice, and I will be your guide, you who must open the gate. So fate has written to so make it be. To think mere hours ago our visions was clouded by woes ephemeral. We are so close, though I can't recall my last full meal. My mind has never felt so sated. I'd really like to find Journal 1. E.
Journals? Not quite. They almost sound more like prayers.
Last we've settled at Bavanisos. Though the journey here proved a test of tenacity, I welcome the change in scenery and revere these hallowed grounds upon which Saul himself stood. Ulrich and Titania, on the other hand, seem preoccupied only with corporal carvings, fearing food scarcity. Cravings! Corporal cravings, fearing food scarcity. I am no stranger to hunger, having spent long stretches of my youth plagued by hunger pangs. Even after joining the White Mantle, I continued the act of fasting as an exercise in self-discipline. A practice I am now especially grateful for. Going without is a lesson that many of our own could stand to learn, our current leader included. Though he dared not say it to my face, I sensed Cordicus's irritation at my reticence to prepare meals of animal fare. He mistook principle as weakness, a weak stomach for hunting, as he put it. I would accuse him of the same, with one amendment: his stomach is hardly where his weakness ends. So they're working for Cordicus, but that ceases to be of bother for as long as Cordicus ceases to return. Knowing his history of cowardice, I do not know why the others expect a reply to their letters, let alone his prodigal return. And for what does it matter? It is we who have weathered the pilgrimage, who truly walk Saul's path, a glory Cordicus knows not, and one I suspect is just as dense destiny as Sorry, taking a breath. A glory Cordicus knows not, and one I suspect is just as destiny has written it. Regardless, Ulrich has taken our discovery of Bavanisos as proof to Cordicus's righteous authority. I begin the newest chapter of this journey with a prayer of my own creation. When faced with earthly strife, may it remind me of my vow to know what cannot be unknown, and to see what cannot be unseen. To the bringers of wisdom, bestow upon me your eternal flame of light unseen, that I may sheathe it against the hollow breath of dissent, and carry its glow to those few chosen. Okay. Right, so we know that they turned up, and then they all started going crazy. Balance documents. Spiral has been stuffed full of rolled up documents, both new and old. There is no discernible order to the documents, and no consistent subject, save the White Mantle involvement.
3 Titans, 3 White Mantle. Can it really be that simple?
Ah. But then who forged them into Titans? There needs to be a fourth player. There needs to be a fourth player in the game. If we've got 3 White Mantle that have become and Gear, and the other one, which I can't remember the name of right now. who made them. This bow appears to have been brought by one of the White Mantle. From the wear marks on the grip and the arrow shelf, you can tell it has seen a good amount of use.
They really believed themselves the righteous ones until the very end. Tragic.
After a night of long deliberation, I decided it was my responsibility to share what I'd heard with Ulrich and Titania. Unsurprisingly, Ulrich dismissed it as a hunger-induced fever dream, clearly attempting to shield Titania's dwindling sanity. She herself seemed intrigued, but remained mute during the exchange. Oh, excuse me. So be it. If I am to claim myself a righteous man, I will see to it that they come around in time. Update 1. Excuse me, there it is. That's what my throat's been trying to get rid of. Things have come to a head. Another argument over food. I'll spare the same rehashed details, but the crux of the argument came when Ulrich blamed my initial reluctance to hunt for contributing to our downfall. He claimed that if we'd reached Bavanisos in better condition, we'd be better suited to withstand our current scarcity. I'll admit that. In a moment of anger, I forgot my vow to guide the ignorant. I shot back. Given his inability to withstand even the most minimal of worldly discomforts, he'd never be more than a mere bootlicker. And that his ill state wasn't so much hunger for food as hunger for scraps of Cordicus's validation. At that, Ulrich accused me of jealousy, going as far as it to apologise for Cordicus's dismissive treatment of me. The accusation was so wildly off base, I burst into a fit of laughter. He dubbed me out of my mind and stormed off into the night. Now as night descends, Titania and I retire in silence, save the occasional sound of pen on parchment from our respective tents. I've never known her to journal, but I have seen her write to Cordicus. While Ulrich's devotion to him is a cry for validation, Titania's is a desperate plea to belong. One I can relate to. I sought the same when I joined the White Mantle, the difference being that I retain the ability to question, to think critically, and that is where our paths diverge. In my time of weakness, forgive me for my failures to treat the hubris of others, not as curated malice, but consequences of ignorance. Like Saul himself embodied, none escape this life, free of temptation from mortal folly, be it not a cause of shame, but a source from which understanding springs. Update 2. He calls upon me once more in the dead of night. My last hope left me here to rot. Please help me. Closer, come closer. I must seek him. Our fates become intertwined. Yep. These three are going crazy. Right, there was some more still in this cave. Can I mount? I can. These alchemical scales appear to have been used extensively. The notes nearby suggest the White Mantle were attempting to find a way to protect themselves against Mistbird. Cool. That one, please.
So
We
it must have been them who opened the gate, or at least one acting alone. What became of them? The others need to hear this.
We hear him. His voice is soft like moss, yet sound as the rock upon which it grows. Like a low hymn carried by the wind, it sings to us, beckons us forth. We must follow. The first steps towards the epochal end. Fate has written it. It is only a matter of time now. Cool. Did I interact with everything? I think so. I did see an achievement pop. Is that everything? Yeah, it's everything. Cool. Where is everybody? Hi, gang. I read some journals.
I found some interesting.
Centuries of meddling, and you'd think you'd develop some self-awareness. Excuse me. None of you were getting anywhere until I took action. You'd still be standing around with your thumbs up your... You know, Livia, you're right. You took plenty of action. Abandoned us in battle, put our lives at stake. Oh, the girls are fighting. Sure, you could have killed us along with half of the Tyria, but I'm getting the impression you really don't give a damn. I'm tired of arguing. Gods know what you won't listen to anyone but yourself. You already made that clear. Take whatever the hell action you want, and while you're at it, you can shove that scepter up your... Go on, you have my blessing. Not that it means anything to you. Anise. Yeah, you've hurt everyone's feelings, Livia.
If you sink this city, you better pray that scepter takes you with it.
Ah, Livia. We Lowlanders can get heated with each other at... Oh, hello, Astral Ward. We Lowlanders get heated with each other at times, but these wizards give me a headache. Are they always like this? Well, not quite like this. How are you holding up? Fine. Just need to smooth my tufts. Seeing friends argue always makes me uncomfortable, especially when I'm not sure how to help. I'm sure things will work out, though, once nerves calm down. I bet you're right. Hang in there. Wayfinder, I'm afraid there is not much more to say. Whether we like it or not, Livia has acted for us all. The path before us is clear, even if it's not the one we would have chosen. Do you think Livia could be right? Perhaps we may find that to be true. When all is said and done, that doesn't mean I can easily forget. Or forgive. She will answer for her actions, that much I can guarantee. Guess we'll see how things shake out. I don't mean to be curt, Commander, but I could really use a moment to myself. Understood. I'll leave you to it. Goodness, Wayfinder, that Livia woman would have driven even the most sober beck into honey wine. She could leech even Alder's stoicism. It takes centuries to carve out a personality like that. Hey, don't blame it on age. Not all of us end up that grating. Then again, she does remind me of Ren in some ways. Maybe you're onto something. Best we can do right now is stay focused. Ludo, you're here. Commander Wayfinder. Good to see... Wait, I'm not both of them. I'm the Commander or the Wayfinder. Good to see you again, even though I may wish the meeting could have been under better circumstances. Councillor, you're here in person? Contrary to expectations, some of the Arcane Council don't mind getting their mitts dirty now and again. You may recall that I backed her during the Scepter vote, recent. Oh no, never mind that I have vested interest in Lady Livia's success. It would reflect poorly on me and my precipence were she to fail in her mission. Can I talk to you again? How will you be assisting the Alliance? All in due time. For now, Countess Anise wants to get the Fourth Veil and I up to speed on operations. That means bouncing back and forth between here and the staging camp in the Barrens. Eventually, one can extrapolate that it will lead us to joining Livia's push into Bavanisos proper. An electrifying prospect, is it not? She's very excited to be here. She doesn't think Livia's a bad person. Ah, Wayfinder. Should have known someone with your reputation would be in the vanguard. Ludo and I are here to help Lady Livia with her mission. Of course you are. Did Countess ask you here?
She did. I have some personal stake in seeing Mabon's legacy upheld, even if that means bearing some of his burdens. That said, I expect I'll be asked to keep a third eye on the Lady Livia and that scepter of hers. Never a dull moment, huh?
Oh yeah, my headphone actually has broken. I have no left audio.
In a sense...
Oh no, it is. It's just quiet.
You must be the commander. Between Anise and Casimir, I've heard enough gossip over the past decade to spot you in any crowd. Largely good things, mind you. But where are my manners? Benktoverson, fourth Vale of the Mesmer Collective. We'll be seeing more of each other soon, I suspect. Don't need Raven's foresight to know that.
Right, there seems to be one more. He had a different option. Oh. What is this? What am I missing? Oh, it's her. Okay, it's not Olivia. Commander, I hope you're in a better frame of mind than the Countess and the others. We've got work to do and no time for petty disagreements. And you? Are you prepared for what's next?
One more thing for my list of accomplishments.
I'm ready when you are. We'll give the others time to praise. Oh, sorry.
I've never seen the Countess have an outburst like that before. You struck a nerve.
Oh, please, that's one always had a temper. As a girl, she broke a kid's nose after he dipped Jenna's braid in quill ink. She hit hard, too. Never thought he'd stop crying. Unfortunately, he was the Baron's kid. That took a while to smooth over. She's got the will over Dolyak, and the stubbornness makes her good at what she does. Hard not to have faith in her. Sometimes she needs a nudge to give her momentum. That's all I'm trying to do. Not sure if she sees it that way. Sorry, I'm sort of just a little bit annoyed that this headphone died. Yeah, there's just no audio in it anymore. Damn. I don't know what I've done to deserve that. Well, I guess we're playing with one headphone for the day. I'll fix that and I'll see what I can do about that for tomorrow. Commander, I hope we're in a better frame of mind than the Countess and others. We've got work to do and no time for petty disagreements. We've done this one. I think I've seen and heard enough. What's next? Looks like it's just us for now, Commander. I'm in agreement with this whole immune system theory. If we can knock out parts of the whole, we'll have the advantage. The body is an interconnected system, after all. As for the Mist Gates, it's sure to be heavily protected. Some simple divide and conquer, and we'll have our in.
One more thing for my list of accomplishments.
Last entry, large stuff of coins.
Someone get me a report on the Murtaugh Tower situation.
Here we are.
Only slowing us down.
Weaken the Titan by completing events. We just need a way in. Sorry. This has totally sidetracked me, the fact that this headphone's broke. It's not... It's really annoying too. Right. So, we are in the Titan. Well, in A Titan. Bavaniso site catalogue. Do I relish the thought of wading each day through a mountain of Titan innards and crumbling Masat architecture, all at heavy risk to my life? No, but consider the prize. An active Mistgate, and one with a lane undistributed for undistributed for centuries at that. What alien objects might have tumbled their way across space and time to finally end up in our little corner of the mists? Consider the insights offered by those priceless artifacts, some perhaps hailing from unknown worlds. So we can do anything in the story now because it's come from another world. For prosperity, I shall begin a catalogue for each and every object found in our dig site, starting in the area closest to the gate. Silver. Oh wait, objects. Hi, Ghost. How you doing? We are starting the story, as you can tell. Are you here for the drops? Object, ornate chalice. Pain. What's your pain? That's how you're doing is pain. You might need to elaborate a little bit more. I'm sorry that you're in pain. Silver moderate loss of surface evidence, past inlays, and stem traces of hard residue on interior. Bad feeling while holding it. Bag this one to avoid further dishware mix-ups. Eldritch stone piece. Dark in colour, palm-sized, single surviving shard, plano-convex, likely once part of a globular hole. Groove patterns seem deliberate. Ritual object? Made hands tingle a little. Exciting. Mirror. Material unknown, not of Masat origin. Subtriangular shape and light refraction suggests surviving pieces of mirror or a mirror-like object. Definitely magical, currently attempting reconstruction. Node? What's the worst that could happen? Foot collapsed and is now pinching the nerve. Oh dear. I'm sorry to hear that. Are you getting any doctor's help with that? I've just realised it's pretty dark in here. What are you in? Oh dear. Are you doing okay? You're still watching the stream, so I assume you're doing okay. You're surviving. I'm just really annoyed that this headphone don't work. I don't know what's gone wrong with it. What I'm going to end up doing is try and power it differently.
You there! Hello, Commander. I know your time is valuable, but can you spare some to help us? Despite the Mersat's absence, their defense towers are still...
I have to go back to my horrible old Razer headset, which is around here somewhere. Right. Let's take stock of where we are. Burial therapy, but I'm also seeing a chiropractor just to loosen up. Well, that sounds good. It sounds like... At least you've got something there. At least you're working on getting better. Anyway, are you taking part in the Guild Wars 2, or are you just here for the drops? Bob the Grim, I just want you to access your typical merchant, but it's nice to make some small talk, eh? Oh. Well, that's quality armor. Oh, thanks. Is that going to be on everything? Wow, that's quality armor. Right, okay, that's just a normal bog standard merchant. Do we have a bank here too? It's not an event, it's the patch day. Ah, use as an ad.
Tired of guard duty. We should be on the front lines, not checking every crate bound for the Shiver Peaks.
So many have come to help us rescue our lands.
Some
Scientists
entrepreneurial
from a
folk
place
got a
called
wise idea and have started smuggling Titan organs out of here. We're putting a stop to it.
Titan organs? Who would want those?
A true warrior needs a weapon for every day of the week.
They're selling essentially chaos weapons. Which one would I need? I would need a sword, right? These new weapons are really nice. Where'd you get it? Slumbering Lightbone weapons can be found in Bavanistos or purchased from Sampaguita Lightbone weapons can be crafted or purchased from the trading post. Sampaguita sells the skins and recipes. Can you show me what is required for Slumbering Lightbone weapons? Hello, you're back. So, this is the last patch. Explain it better. We are the latest expansion, Janthia Wilds. They did it a little bit differently this time, and it came out in parts. They made it cheaper, was because we had to wait for it, but it came out in parts. And today, the last part released. So this is progressing the final chapters of the latest expansion. And you should be getting drops for watching. Do I still have it? Nope. It's gone. Slumbering Lightbone. Okay, so we've got... I'd like to learn more about Lightbone weapons. Why does this... Oh, Slumbering and Lightborn. Okay, there's two collections. There's Slumbering Lightborn and there's Lightborn. So you can have non-glowy versions and glowy versions. Sure. Hello, cat. Norn Lapwarmer is infatuated with me. No, I petted the cat.
From one back.
Yes, cat.
Say that too loudly, or Arena will give us underworld duty again. Remember that?
Don't remind me.
I'm actually quite
One
fascinated
more thing for
with
my
our
list of
surroundings
accomplishments.
here. It is similarly interesting.
Fly to Starland and above things for old time's sake. Letter from Explorers Ben Goodson. Dad! Mum passed along your request. I've pulled some materials on Janthia, Masat and the Titans from the archives and left them in your satchel. With this letter, please make sure they make it back to the Priory. Magister Stonehealer will have made my head otherwise. Wish I could have gone with you, but my manipulations are rusty and I'd just get in your way. That and my archival duties have me tied up too. Sestina and I have been cataloguing and organising all the new reports and research coming in from Janthia expeditions for printing and distribution among the Alliance. Sorry I'm rambling now. Please just come back in one piece. Best of luck, Kurt. P.S. If you do kill a Titan, I wouldn't mind a fresh sample of its exoshell. Or one of the organs, if you can sneak it out. Might be safer to do it above board, though if the smuggling rumours are true, the Priory would appreciate it. Now I just need you to stay on for the next 6 hours. Yeah, this next 6 hours. You might have to come back for tomorrow. We might only do 3 or 4 today. I've got to, I will admit. But it continues. It rolls on. Provisioner tokens. Research note for provisioner tokens. So along with all of these, oh no, that's using provisioner tokens. As long as the quality of life stuff that they added for the provisioner tokens, they added new ways of getting provisioner tokens. That's good.
A true warrior needs a weapon for every day of the week.
Let's see what you have. Oh, right, okay. This is getting complicated. Oh, I can just buy the slumbering ones. Mistgate residue. Oh, right, okay, there you go. So research notes plus one of those Mistgate residues gets you a Lightborn one. Okay. This is all very expensive.
Thank you.
To me, anyway. I have none of it.
Apparently, some astral ward are stuck in the Mersat mirrors.
Must been Beehive, I can't use those yet. Hello, Astral Ward Mage. Wayfinder, if you're going into the city, you'll need to use the mirror. The barrier isn't coming down anytime soon. Is it safe to use? Sure is. We managed to tinker with this one here to get it to do what we want, which is to get people inside the city. I guess I have no choice then. Wait, so what else can I do in here then? Because I noticed there's things to attack.
It looks like teeth to me. You think it...
I'm gonna do all of the reading apparently now. High Researcher's Record. The heart of the obscure hums in your possession. Your eyes flash and the old Mesat script on the scroll shifts until it becomes familiar, readable. Ah, so it's in Mesat. Orestes has been a steady anchor for me in these times. I admit, if anyone had suggested to me in the guildless years that we would be intertwined as we are now, I might have lit their academy robes on fire. I was quite spirited by his measure, both of us having been born not long after the war with the Seers. Both of us old enough to know of a time before gods and dragon, a kinder time. Shy, often withdrawn, not one to compete in challenges of academia and arcana, Orestes always had a fascination with history, and his progenitors humoured his curiosity, thinking he might rise to the upper strata of our people, as some exalted ideologue. I thought a leader, but I knew better. The things he studied, the tomes and scrolls he squirreled away about the war, about the previous cycle, they changed him. He chose to hide himself away in the archives of the Grand Athenaeum, preferring to spend his time teaching the new generations. Currently he toils, troubled by his current clutch of students, worried that a few of the bolder ones are enthralled by some of the more zealous voices in leadership. He says one of his students, Manikaz, shows much promise, but he worries he seeks popularity and power over the truth and stability. I reassured him that time would temper his student zeal. It did for me. I canvassed around Orchard Terraces today, seeking discontent regarding reports of magical contamination from the Mistgate's tests. Irksome that it pulls me away from my own research, but I live to keep a finger on the pulse of Bavanisos. Partially for Orestes' benefit, he prefers to avoid the city proper. It turns out at least one of the high sowers, I spoke to was somewhat prickly about the subject. Should weather permit, I may ascend Mount Balrior soon. It is becoming a habit, one I have shared with Orestes many times. He wished to go tonight, but I advised against it. We will be attending another gilding for his students in the morning. It is a shame he and Manikas fell out. He says Seraph makes excuses for him, but Barak enables him. But I agree with my entwined. There is something off about that one, worth keeping an eye on. The scrying eye I absconded with received a vision from those at the Onyx Gate. The door of Kamali has opened. If the Titans make it to the city, there will be mass panic. There has been no shortage of it since the executions of our kin began. My old eyes have borne witness to the Manikas' ruin in recent years. The arrogance, the mania, his golden form stained with the blood of hundreds to maintain the soul batteries. And still the Titans come. My mind reels at the thought, how could this happen? After everything demanded of us, even every concessions we've made. I will depart for the library with what I can stow in reasonable time. Orestes will not want to linger, even for his remaining students. A bitter thought. They are innocent in this. I will stop at the sepulchres on the way, say goodbye to my fallen siblings, and ask them to forgive this ancient soul. I'll leave this record with them. We will slip away to Mount Balrior, and from there, who can say? Should anyone find this, think hard and long on these words and judge us as you must. Goodbye, Darda. Darda. Okay. So we got a lot of Masat names there that I sort of recognised, but I'm sure they'll turn up later. Oh, this is an event. Help preserve Masat text before they degrade completely. Okay, Arcana. You are not holding a text. Oh, do I have to catch a text? Text category. Arcana. You need to fix what's wrong with the text first. This text is lingering Masat curse. Okay. Curse breaking station. I've got the game, but I don't know what the code is I'm looking for. I didn't see. Okay. Cuisine. This text is infested with book lice. Pesticide. No? Oh, I've done it. Cuisine.
Bloodstone and
I did one. I've done one. I've participated. Philosophy. Masat curse. Okay. I saw it this time. Ghana.
You're doing good work, Commander.
Oh, we're done. Vested. Oh, I can do this.
Bloodstone enhanced cooking. That's getting locked away.
Oh, all right.
Look at that. Pile's empty. A job well done, Commander. You preserved a lot of important history today. Yeah,
probably could have let on torture and other advanced interrogation techniques crumble, but a win is a win.
Cool. More books to read. Ugh. Record of Hysoa Anthros. My bed of spider wort bloomed the other day. As expected, hardy flowers they are. The apple trees in the upper grove are late to bear fruit for the second year in a row, with noticeable yellow burns in the trunks and leaves. There are similar signs of malaise in the gardens and topiary planters in the central district. I've had to uproot and transplant several specimens now. I inquired for answers through the proper forum, but I was summarily rebuffed. Above my concern, they said, a low priority. The complete disrespect. My gardens cannot be the only ones that wilt. I will speak with the others. I can't do gardening either. I am at a loss. My mind is racing. I was tending to the lower orchard several evenings ago and was startled by a noise. A Kodan and a human barreled through the trees, bloodied and bruised. Behind them was one of ours, their would-be handler. I caught them with a simple elemental spell to trap them partially in the dirt, but not before their pursuers set the tree ablaze with a wall of fire. A human and a Kodan. The next moments are just flashes. I accosted him. He laughed in my face. I could smell the bloodstone residue on him. A prolonged exposure. Not even close to fatal. Certainly for our kind, but enough to be intoxicating, impairing. I could hear the sobbing of the experiment's captives, half buried, wilting. He reached for them, and my mind went white hot. I had seen captives moved through the city before, by my gardens even, always at a distance. This is way too much, too intimate, too cruel. They suffered without care, like the plants in my garden. So I did what any gardener would do. I removed the rot and drove my Deldrimor steel spade into his heart. I buried the body when I came to. It was easy enough. The captives were in my home, washing before I tend to their wounds. What have I done? I'm writing from beneath the pines on the rainy shores of Janthea Gravis, watching the Kodan and human trek into the morning mists, lantern light fading with each step. I do not know if they will survive, nor do I expect to know. I did not ask their names. It was not my place, and I did not give them mine. Not that they wished to know. I fed and supplied them with well enough for a few days, and as they recovered. The bearkin was most grateful for that. It made them chattier. The human was quiet, haunted. She couldn't look me in the eyes, and I could not blame her. It was not until I guided them out of the city that I heard her speak, and then only to the other. I washed my spade a dozen or so times, but the bloodstain won't clean, and perhaps it shouldn't. Is that Waiting Sorrow and Livia? Because they're the only... Well, they're the two creatures that we know of that can live for a very long time. I wouldn't be surprised. But they don't seem to be very happy with each other right now. So maybe that's why. Maybe Waiting Sorrow didn't want to come back. See, there's loads of things to do in here. Well-kept collection of letters. Your letter finds me well enough. Although a loner this time of year is a bit of hot for my liking, I suppose that may change soon enough, should events continue to play out as they have. I am left ill at ease by the threat of nightfall. Oh, okay. Your orders are clear, but the choice to remain neutral has given no small few of our number pause. I confess the deaths of so many do not sit right with me. We are prepared to defend Tyria from Epoch. Is a threat from Abaddon not equally dire, given all that's unfolded in recent years? More details to follow from M. Now, we haven't done Nightfall in our playthrough, but I do remember bits of it. This is referencing to the Nightfall story. M, there are two entirely different... fueling some of your theories. Oh... there are two... Do you know... I don't necessarily remember who I and M are. Can you guess who I and M are? There are two entirely different... The two are entirely different. Epoch is our responsibility. My responsibility. We ignore him not just at our peril, but the peril of innocence. That bloated parasite would devour all of Tyria if he thought it might recapture our attention. But the threat is not of Epoch's design, and the misdemeanors of the Six are not ours to manage. From the moment they arrived, they caused nothing but trouble. Such power should have never been given to those who wield it so lightly. As for our current predicament, he may thrash against the bars, but Abaddon won't find an easy means of escape. More to the point, he possesses a singular talent for fouling his own nest. Given time, it will reveal itself. Aye, you know I trust your judgment. We must hope, then, that times come sooner rather than later. From M. We have... could be. It could just be. I had not associated Isgarin with anything Nightfall at all, but you're right. It could be Isgarin and Mabam. I was just calling it because it wasn't Nightfall. What do we do with here then? Oh, no, it's just a loop. I'm just exploring them. I will go through the mirror at some point. Oh, I should probably go get that too. Well, how high do I need to go get that? Seem like anything in there. They haven't done very well at securing the camp if they're just going to let monsters live in the camp. Come on, Astral Ward. Alright. Doesn't seem to be anything in any of those cubby holes. Well-kept collection of letters. Okay. So more Isgarin and Mabam. Probably. I'm sorry Dagda destroyed Dwayna's astrolabe? Sure. But you can hardly blame her for reacting as she did. Her passion is understandable. Her friends had died. She feels abandoned. I would counsel patience in this matter, for we each deal with grief in our own way. P.S. I would also perhaps counsel removing any axes from your immediate vicinity the next time you broach the contentious topic. I cannot believe you're taking her side with this. P.S. Noted. Right, so Isgarin. So from Mabon, presumably, yeah, from Mabon. I've taken no one's side, as that would be not be in the spirit of neutrality. Understand that I mean not to cast aspersions on your judgment. I only wish you might show a little more faith in others and in the Astral Ward. You doubt yourself, and you fear you failed us with Epoch. But you were what held us together through it. You gave us the strength to move forward, even as you bore the heaviest pain. In truth, I do not know what would have become of us had we lost you in that night. I lack your talent for leadership. All we endured, I recall that memory, and I then see it writ large across the world as it continues to burn. I know your heart aches as mine over this senseless destruction, but I risk venturing down a familiar path, and we need not retread it while we remain so far apart. After all, I'd be denied the theatre of your delightful facial expressions. No, you won't weasel your way out of having this conversation. I know you, Mabon. Ah, there you go. He said it. And while battling your lashes may work wonders in your little social club, you'll find it charms quite lost on me. Faith, only a fool would keep faith in those who endlessly repeat their mistakes. The lesson is harsh, but they must learn it. What won't help is aid offered at every turn without question. This is hardly the first outbreak of strife in Tyria, and we both know it won't be the last. Your misguided pity would have us risk everything simply to spare them the sting of consequences. Shall we intervene in every Tyrian conflict henceforth, arbitrate every petty land squabble, silence every deluded fanatic, or do you propose we politely decline should our petition fail to adequately compel us? I to M, you're being very dramatic. M to I am never dramatic. As much as I'd enjoyed exploring that statement, I just received word that mortals have entered the realm of torment. While I will try to respect your decision to avoid participation, I'm taking it upon myself to observe the event. While the death of my people was inevitable, I don't want to see another city razed as Bavanisos was. Weathered by the hand of Titans once more, or by Abaddon himself, I hope we face mercy, not chaos. Oh, and they didn't give us a page 5 that just said from Mabon at the bottom. Just to finish off the immersion. What is this thing that appeared behind me? A vigilant geode. Okay, sure. You can just stay there. I'm not fighting things that I don't need to fight yet. Charged Masat Jade. Right. How do we think we get to the mastery point? It's down below us. There you go. There it is. And I will just land. Here we go.
That's how it's done.
That is indeed how one does things. Right. Let's go explore the rest of the map.
Let's see.
Whee! Ooh.
The living come to gawk at our once great city. Apologies. That was discourteous. I am Anthos, High Sower and Greenkeeper of Bavanisos. As you can see, there is little left for me to tend to. But do not let me keep you. If we cross paths in the city, I would be glad for the company.
Oh, okay. You're being a nice guy, Anthos. Sure. Now, does Mira take me back?
Let's see.
Nope, takes me somewhere else. Oh no, it does take me back. Ooh. I mean, I do need to do events. What are you? What event is this? Nothing, apparently. Destroy the charge... Oh, right, okay. This is what this whole thing's all about. Sure. Let's help Luminous Veil. It does say group event. I am very aware.
This area will be overrun. There, do you see? I can't close the rift, but I can try to interrupt the Jade's connection to it. That should make the Jade vulnerable. Once it's gone, you'll be able to close the rift. The Titan and Thorn are connected to the rift. Don't let them get close.
Why does this guy seem to not... This guy is invulnerable.
They're restoring the connection. Keep them away.
Right, we are just defending.
You are all weak, chilled to the bone.
I do not think there's enough of those. Plus, if this is still part of the same event, this event started ages ago while I was reading the book. So we might not even have enough time to finish it.
You are all weak, chilled to the bone.
Don't like these things that need to explode to die. I end up...
Push them back as far as you can.
Hurts, doesn't it?
Refreshing.
Oh, what on earth is the big... Is it him? Oh, wait. Am I meant to be hitting these things? No. Yes, now I can. Ah, they're attacking. We should focus. We should focus fire. Ah, okay. I understand now. Can only be damaged while the circle is blue. But there ain't enough of us to do this.
Keep them away.
Yeah. I am surprised. Well, I imagine the map is full. I imagine... Yeah, there's a lot of people. We might just be in a very closed-off map. Sorry, very fresh map. Not enough people in it.
I'm bleeding. Urge to kill. You are all weak, chilled to the bone.
Yeah, worse. This ain't gonna get closed in 5 minutes, is it? This is why I need to be on a server with some of you guys. Then there'll be more of you.
as far as you can. Weak, chilled to the bone.
Yeah. Oops, I had the wrong thing targeted.
I can't. We interrupted. Not while they're this close.
I think this is a fail. But it's still loot. Oh, it's gone blue again now.
You are all weak. Chilled to the bone.
What we need to be able to do here is be able to hit it from the circle. Oops, and not keep doing that.
They're restoring the connection. Keep them away.
Away, guys. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, come on. I saw it went blue. Oh.
You are all weak. Chilled to the bone. Now that's a compliment.
That looks valuable.
Okay. There's still one more to... Wait, two more to go? Wow. Obstructed? Wait, are we talking... Why can't I hit it? What about this?
You've done it! Quickly, close the rift! I can't interrupt it! Not while they're this close!
Come on, guys. Enough time. We've got enough time. We've got enough time. We can do this. Apart from the fact that now I'm off my blooming mount. Oh, no. I really should have used the other skill. Hey. I'm not entirely sure why Axe wasn't working, but Axe wasn't working. Hey, we did it. All of that complaining, eh?
When I began learning magic, my mentor warned me. You will see more of what is, and to look away is a grave choice. Grateful beyond words I am. Had I been alone, I could not have stopped it, but I had to try.
That looks valuable.
about this event that's been sat for a long time and has probably run out of time? Time remaining 7 minutes. No one's here. Ow, ow, and more ow.
You are all weak.
Oh wow, the slowness. People are joining. People are joining. We'll be alright. Vents all over the place.
You are all weak. Chilled to the bone. Suffer.
The tower? Oh right, okay. We have to attack the towers?
By the looks of it, we're approximately half. We're almost there. Our objective
Eee.
is successfully completed. Oh, goodness.
Oh right, we have one of these type of metas.
Alchemy. Had we let the towers persist, who knows
Participation
what
meta
our
things.
constructs would have garnered. Perhaps I can linger here a while longer to see what data. The rest of you, take a seat and breathe.
As he gets brutally murdered and attacks. There is a commander. Shall we join? Shall we just follow this squad around? Oh, yeah, I'm just gonna stay here.
More to explore.
I'm sure these guys know what they're doing. As the story is just find events, this seems like the appropriate way to do it. This being one of Guild Wars' strongest features of just grouping up with people randomly. What do I have to do? Set up gastric dispersion devices.
Another one done. Fine work. Maybe we could get you a line worker job at Junlai.
Oh no.
You are almost as adept with that impressive technology
Leave me alone.
as I am with a bow.
You are all weak.
Breathe.
I did a thing. I contributed.
But an even more impressive invention.
Fine work. Maybe we could get you a line worker job at Junlai.
Impressive handiwork. But an even more
There's nowhere else to build. Well, there is one that everyone's fighting over.
Fine work. Maybe we could get you a line worker job at
Eat
Junlai.
my dust. Armored up. That looks valuable.
We staying? Does this become something else?
We're out of time. But we're not done. If there's anything left of them, I'll be back.
Hello, Commander. What we up to? He's moving. I was not paying attention. Did he waypoint? Nope. Ooh. It's the jumping puzzle. Nope, don't think so. It's just the party. Right, what are we doing? We are Mersat helped ritual progress. Who is it? Is it mine? I just want it back. Don't worry, I'll help you find what you're looking for. Memento sent. Memento sent, memento sent. Can I not use that obsidian? Yes. So what was the scent? So this way. Pick up. Aha, I have found a memento. I found it. So many guildless had already died from the Mistburn, but then the Titans. Everything now, make it up to them. They're gone, I am gone. There's nothing I can do. I don't think that worked. Who is it? Is it mine? I want it back. Okay, another collection. Here we are. No. Cool. This one here. Give me another one of those, they're easy. Yeah. In the same place, that's even easier.
Return, my friend.
Specialist Training Part 2. Plenty of achievements to look into later.
You did an exceptional job, my fellow ritualist. The Empress will be pleased to learn that her instincts were correct. Antha will benefit from assisting the Alliance. As for me, well, it's back to work. There'll always be more spirits for me to lend aid to. Hope to see you again. Visit the harbor sometime.
Bouncy tiger. The last time I remember having to do one of these events to progress the story, it was only like 4 events. This seems to be a lot of events that need to be done. I should get some of this. Oh, wait. Oh, that point of interest. Why did that not ping? There we go. It's going to be up there, isn't it? Just looking for that mastery point. Ugh. Is that going to be his heart? The gullet. Ah, no. Lots of titans, eh? Lots of champions. Oops. I was not paying attention to my health. None of this is giving me participation. Don't fully understand the meta of the map yet. Or maybe I can't get participation until I've done the story. Oh? Are we meant to go this way? Everyone's just following the commander.
Try using your journey key to pull down that debris. That might do the trick.
What are we doing? Use medicine to reduce the Titan's inflammation and open the pathway. Okay, where's the medicine? This isn't medicine, but... Oh, is it here?
Back on my feet, thanks to you.
Contribute something in 14 seconds, please.
That's the way. Let this
Hey. Yeah.
Ah, that did it. Now I can get through.
We are cells at work.
To kill this monster, but ended up giving it medicine. Funny to think about. Anyway, thank you for your help.
We rubbed his inflammation better. I don't know what entirely body part we just touched, but we made it feel better. Oh, there's rift.
Maybe if we drop something heavy on them.
Oh, well, someone started this rift. The commander didn't, but someone started the rift. Let's do it.
You are all killed to the bone. Urge to kill rising.
There are still plenty of people here. You can see all the blue dots.
You are suffer.
I do not have any rift things on me. Oh, hi guys, you're back for the main event.
Rebound. Can't stop it.
Ruin Shard Shambler.
Now that's a compliment. A
Brilliant, Emperor.
Another.
Only an elite as well, with all of these people.
Wayfinder, need you at the Alliance staging grounds. Bring only yourself. I found something and have a feeling it'll be delicate enough on its own. Don't need anyone stirring the pot.
Understood. I'll head there now.
Right, we have unlocked the next story step. And I think that's what I want to do. Well, this could be interesting to unlock the entire map just following around this commander. Ooh. There's a whole, how many waypoints are there in this map? There's just 2. Yeah. It's actually not as big as I thought, but I wonder if the rest of this is... Oh, come on, there you go. This must be where the story takes place, right? Interesting. Right. Right.
Yes, ma'am.
Shall we continue with this? Why? Wait, where did the story want us to go? Return to the Alliance staging grounds. Oh, okay. Please, God. That's there, right? Yeah. Right, 18. Chapter 18, let's go. Don't really want to race through the story, because I want there to be something to do in other streams, but... I mean, I'm into it at the moment. Titanic undertaking.
I'm here, alone, as requested.
I found another of Mabon's memories. Figured it was best discussed among a select group.
No need to mince words.
Olivia hasn't been winning anyone's trust lately. We thought the matter too important to risk another incident.
Guess that's not unreasonable. Well, let's see what else Mabon has to say.
Witness the last memory of Mabon. Let me out of the chair, please. There you go.
I told you, Baba Misos is no more. We are fated to much the same. I gave you the chance to end my misery. Instead, I'll end yours. What good is it? Prolonging the inevitable. How small you seem now. Alone and trembling, without your kind to shield you. Small and alone. This is your final chance. Fight back. Look around you. My kind has killed for less. I am ashamed. This ward will keep you safe here for the time being, until I figure out what to do with you. It's not worth it killing you. It never was.
He spared the stranger's life, even after it killed his entire people.
He was honorable.
What a weight to carry.
And still, he kept it from me. Should have been all the more reason to tell me, given everything. The fool. Then he just left the problem to grow. Never knew him to be so irresponsible. I'm beginning to wonder if I knew him at all.
Well, sometimes you ignore a problem, hoping it sorts itself out. Except that usually makes things worse.
Wise
Let's
bear.
not get carried away. I'm sure he expected it to go back through the Mist's Gate, not loiter here for centuries.
Why didn't it return to the Mists?
I don't think it could, and maybe it was waiting for him. Regardless, it doesn't change our mission. If anything, it makes it more dire that we bring closure for Mabon.
You're right, Elise. And that starts with all of us working toward the same goal. All of us. For Mabon. I'll call Livia.
We want Livia to be involved, really?
Livia, I've reconvened with the others. What's your status?
Excellent timing, Wayfinder. I'm in the Heart Chamber. We've retired the other vitals and are clearing the last.
Livia, are you there?
Need backup. Get here. ASAP.
You heard her. To the Heart Chamber at once.
Use the wizard's portal to return to Bavanisos. Savus's heart. Who's Savus? I'm sure we're about to find out.
Worse for wear. That's promising, at least.
Get to Livia. Took you long enough. We knocked out the other vitals. Just need to stop his heart.
But let's clear the ambush first. Then we can deal with the heart.
On it. Kill to the bone.
I have to keep an eye out because I'm not looking at text while I'm fighting. Just in case Livia or Anise talks. And also, people talking gets muffled when I'm in Reaper form. So I have to, I dropped out there quickly just in case I missed anything.
That's all of them.
Livia, are you alright? I'll live. Yeah, I'm sure she will. Alright, now let's stop the heart. What are you waiting for?
You've done admirable work thus far, but it appears the Mist Gate is directly fortifying the heart.
So, we'll take care of the gate. The scepter will take care of it.
Yes, it can, but it will require all of its power to do so. I'm afraid a sacrifice must be made.
Oh. What do you mean, sacrifice? I've used Legarvo for centuries. It doesn't just run out of power.
Closing a Mist Gate is in a tier of magic all its own. Even for Tyria's greatest wizards.
I know what you're playing at. I swear, if you think you're going to con me into leaving.
Listen to me. This matter is far beyond the childish feuds of the physical realm.
What's the gate doing?
Great, now you've distracted me, and now we're being ambushed again.
Shadow, abominations.
Oh.
I've seen enough. Weapons, now.
Shadow creatures. What have you missed in the story? When did you get up? We just witnessed the Shadow, the last memory of Mabon, who instead of killing... Oh, I didn't pay attention to when the ad break went. I don't see the ads. We saw the last memory of Mabon, and it turns out that he let the stranger live, which the stranger being the Titan. And now we have been contacted by Livia, who was already halfway into killing all of the vital organs, and she got ambushed while she was about to attack the heart, and we've come to get her. Again, Livia's actions forcing our hand. And now we've come here and we're being attacked by shadow creatures this time, not Mistburned.
The scepter! Now would be an appropriate time to use it!
I'm trying. They're not responding to it. Ah, so the shadow creatures aren't responding to the scepter. They are not undead. Ah, but now we have macrophages. They're all working on the same side. Countess?
Don't worry, Countess. I've got your back.
Oh, Anise took damage. Anise has been injured. I'm not sure if Anise has been injured story-wise, or if I just didn't protect her enough. Pokey revived her. Maybe I should have revived her.
We kill one, the gate spits out two more. The youth is correct, Olivia. The scepter's power is futile against these creatures anyway.
Livia.
Close the damn gate!
Shut up, just let me... Huh? Lagargo is trembling. It's never done this before. Uh-oh, the scepter. He? I can't see what he is.
Apologies for the dramatic entrance. Allow me to lend a hand.
Mabon? I couldn't move. It's really you?
Hello, friend. It's been too long. So it has.
Help Mabon and the wizards clear out the rest of the shadows. So, one of Mabon's memories is helping us? Mabon's soul, maybe? You're up to Mabon. What are you doing? I guess that's the heart, by the way.
That should do. For a time, at least. I believe I'm owed an explanation. Several, for that matter. Glad to see you haven't changed. I owe you all explanations. Though time is short, I'll do my best to provide them.
He seems to be present, so it's not a memory. Waybinder, it pleases me to see my faith in you rewarded. As I said, I owe you all explanations, though time is short. I'll do my best to provide them. Is sacrificing the why did you keep all of this hidden?
A fair accusation. I suppose I was fatigued from all the senseless bloodshed. I returned here to mourn, to reflect, and amidst the destruction stood Cybers, the last of his kind, a kindred spirit. So I cast a protection ward, assuming he'd return to the mists. I could not have predicted that he'd await my return. I aimed to gift him a chance at another life, same as Astarion gifted me. Instead, I doomed him to a much crueler fate. I was not yet prepared to admit my folly to myself, or to those I hold dear. For all of it, I feel immense shame.
Is sacrificing this right? We didn't really. I don't know where this question's coming from, but sure.
I'm afraid so. In order to close the gate permanently, we will need to rely on the power vested in the Scepter of War.
Okay.
Its historic ties to the Mists. An instrument of its caliber is uniquely suited for such an offering. The Seers crafted Legavo to keep beings from the Mists at bay, and it will be used to do just that. I'm sorry, Livia. I know this is no small sacrifice.
How are you keeping the gate closed? Are we not questioning? I'm questioning where he's.
I've tied my life force to the Mist's gate. It will remain shut for a time, but not long, I'm afraid.
Life force? But everyone's been saying you're dead.
Poised hero.
You're quite correct. I am dead.
It's answering my question.
In the world of Tyria. Once other realms are involved, it complicates matters.
Oh, right.
The gate is anchored to multiple beings. One in Tyria, Cybus, and then multiple in the Mists. Myself being one of them.
Huh? It's tied to him. Multiple beings in the mist. Who else is the gate tied to?
Yes, 3 in fact. They are the ones responsible for taking advantage of my death to open it.
The 3 White Mantle members.
Oh.
Tatiana and Judge. Or as you know them, Greer, Decima, and Ura. By releasing their souls from the realm of torment, you can close the gate for good.
We're going to the realm of torment. But does that make Mabon the 4th one that was talking to them from this? Who is the thing that was drawing them to the gate? Still, we still don't know who that was. How do we release their souls?
I suspect a few touchstone objects exist within the confines of Tyria that will be key in their release. Scour the hidden corners of Tyria known closely to the White Mantle, and you will surely find them.
Scavenger hunt.
You're likely to be quite familiar with some of them already, Wayfinder.
Hello, Indopanda. Thank you for the follow. Getting real revenge from those shadows that spawned. Yeah, I know. I was getting it too. Right, I've got 1,000 questions.
There will be time for further musings, but for now, I ask that you make haste recovering the touchstones, Wayfinder.
Right, there we go. Titanic undertaking.
What's next?
Huh? Oh, part 6. Okay, there's still a few more missions. I haven't done everything yet. No one to talk to here. No, but I do sort of want to see if I can get hold of this point of interest. There we go. Cool. I'm not going to go through the mist gate, even though... Ooh. Alright, cool. You here to tell me that it's late? Why is my human not in bed? Help with the touchstones. Commander, to no one's surprise, Mabon and the wizards have employed their typical cryptic form of guidance. I'm sure you left with more questions than answers about how to proceed. To that end, I'm sending you this report on known White Mantle activity over the past several months. Hopefully this will help you track down these touchstones. More reading, more forced reading. Hello, cat. Hope everyone can hear me. I hope that I'm not too muffled behind this cat's fur. Commander, here are the known White Mantle hideouts that the Shining Blade continue to monitor for activity. Though none of our spies reported any noteworthy activity in the past few months, that doesn't mean that our 3 White Mantle wouldn't have left ties to their actions at any of the locations. At minimum, it's worth getting a closer look. Divinity's Reach. In the past, Shining Blade agents have observed White Mantle activity by the gardens in the northeastern corner of Rurikton. As it's near the gates leading to Lake Doric, it continues to be a notorious spot for White Mantle versus Seraph altercations. Brisbane Wildlands. Their hideout north of this region remains abandoned after we cleaned out one of their cells during the whole Lazarus adventure. However, clusters of the bandits in the Whedon Steppes continue to be sympathetic to the White Mantle. They may still harbour the occasional Justicar and their forces. Couldn't hurt to take a look. A Shire in Beetleton, in the northeast corner of Queensdale, the Shire situated right outside of Cordicus's former estate remains under the Shining Blade's watchful eye. Still, the minister's most loyal servants make pilgrimages to the site, perhaps hoping that age against all hope that he may someday return. Pathetic, really. But then again, here we are working with a wizard returned from death. Who are we to judge what's possible? And at any rate, I could see any of our 3 loyalists wanting to remain close to Cordicus this way. One of them definitely would have been. I can't remember which one it was, but one of them was definitely a Cordicus fanboy girl. Exactly, what should you be looking for at these locations? That I leave to your judgment. You'll know it when you see it, sort of thing. Best of luck, Commander. Do we keep that in our inventory? Can I refer back to that whenever I want? Yes. You can stay there for now. God, my inventory's full. Again. Double click to consume. Can be spent at vendor above Anisos or consumed to add 5. Am I meant to be keeping those? Is it better for me to keep them? I don't know.
Nice gear.
Yes, of course. Allow me.
Right. Badges, Urson, or mental focus. Now, we are getting in on day 1. Is this expensive yet? No, it's not expensive. Well, that's fine with me. Stuff. Okay, the first touchstone in Rorikton and Divinity's Reach. Okay, so even though the letter gave us... this should have just stayed as locate the touchstone. And they should have forced people to read. It even marks it out for you and everything. Well, right, okay. What time is it? Half time. I'll stay on for a little bit longer. Let's finish this story step. Let's get up to the next mission at least. Let's go find touchstones. Oh.
Bloodshed is inevitable.
I know it was talking about the thing, but the marker was definitely there before. No, never mind. No, not that one. That one. Oh, right, okay. They made use of this statue. What am I taking? A book! Sometimes it will give you a generic location until you load into the map. Yeah. I was aware, but what usually happens is that it stays centered. But now that I'm looking at Divinity's Reach, that is the center, isn't it? Because it's got all of this nonsense. It usually plonks it in the center under the name, but for some strange reason, Divinity's Reach seems to be centered here, and that's all that put me off. Right, a prayer book. Hello. Oh wait, hang on. How am I saying this?
Words can certainly shape your views, though some people will shape words till they fit their views. That's usually when things get dangerous.
You caught me just as I pressed F. Torino Vansons. How would you like to be called Torino Vansons? How are you doing? Are you here? Are you here to just lurk and get drops? Right, we've got this. What have we got here? Gather all evidence of white mantle activity while locating the touchstones. What does that mean? Is there something else to get? Bedroll? This bedroll appears to... Oh, okay. Yep, there's more. Let's track you. This bedroll appears to have been here a while. It looks spoiled and worn from the repeated use, probably by more than one person. Ding dong. Ding dong? No more ding donging? Strange altar. The appearance of some sort of altar placed here with reverence. The candles on its surface burn with unnatural flames and smell vaguely of brimstone. And there should be I'm going to imagine there's a flag stand somewhere. There. On the surface, nothing appears particularly interesting about this banner bearing the Crichton royal family crest. Examine the banner more closely. Moving closer, you can see that the banner is thicker than expected. It looks as though there is more than one layer of cloth hanging in the flat frame. Dun, dun, dun. Yep, it's a white mantle flag. The text didn't tell me, but it's a white mantle flag. Right. I imagine then that 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. Some split of that 7 is going to be in the other 2 spots. Locate the second touchstone. The second touchstone is in Brisbane Wildlands. So let's take it. It said something about the north, right? Was the Brisbane Wildlands the one in the north? By the time I get there, I will have read it. I could have teleported around the entirety of Brisbane Wildlands, so come on. Ah, it was north, just too north. Maybe I could have flown faster. Come on, map. There we go.
Help me over here.
Look at all these bandits. Secret cave. Right, okay. White Mantle banner. The banner proudly displays the familiar white emblem of the White Mantle on a field of crimson red. The White Mantle appears to have been crushed by the rubble surrounding the body. The man died recently, as the body has yet to show signs of decomposition. Oh. Very recent White Mantle activity. Where did this rubble even come from? You make a good point. Where did the rubble come from? Did he tell... Is that a teleported out of the mists sort of thing? It is done. We've purged the place of unbelievers. Every last one of the unfaithful. Gone. Only 3 of us remain now. Ulrich, Judge and I. It was not easy. Some of those among the fallen were friends. Once. But they refused our vision. They wished to give up on our chosen mission. To doubt the undying will of Caudicus, even after the noble sacrifice he made for us. They learned the penalty for such abhorrent betrayal, for disloyalty, and now you who reads of our cause know the price of misgiving. With this journal I leave behind the badge earned by passing my test, along with the others in the cohort of initiates, to accompany it. Another surprise. Should any of our former allies try to find us in this place we once considered sanctuary. The old ways are dead. We 3 shall now go forth to chart the future of the White Mantle. Ooh! Upon the return, you will know the price for that future has been paid in our blood. We will come with cleansing fire. You have been warned. Okay.
A White Mantle badge. Looks like Tatiana's. A mark of status as much as belonging. Should have been more careful where she sought to belong.
Tatiana's White Mantle badge. And I think that was everything. Yeah. Okay, the final touchstone. It did tell us where. Oh, Caudicus, surely. Beetleton. Yep, somewhere in here. Wouldn't have this have been a great way to get people to do the dungeon again? What are people talking about here? Oh. Right, okay. In this building. Can I get in? Cat is hungry right now. I haven't got all the cats. How dare I know, I'm terrible. Well, there's obviously a White Mantle flag in that house. But how am I meant to get in the house? Jimson? Hello and welcome to Beetleton. Name's Jimson. Can I help? You look comfortable there with your cat friend. His name's Lulu. And she's not too bright, but she loves to snuggle. Say hi, Lulu. Okay, well, that's not how you get in. How'd you get in? Everyone's trying to figure it out. Hiding child? Oh. I think this person's tried to hide. Right. So in the attic of here is a whole load of White Mantle things, so they were hiding that here too. But this isn't surprising, this is right next to his manor. The shield propped up in the corner looks recently smithed, as though it was never been used in battle. It proudly bears the crest of the White Mantle. Despite it being carved from lifeless stone, the visage of the statue glares at you with hooded eyes and a disapproving scowl that fills you with a strong sense of judgment and dread. Is that meant to be goddess? Don't know about that. White Mantle torch.
A torch from Codicus's estate. Must have been a gift to Ulrich. I'm sure a gesture like that comes as high praise to his most devout. Personally, I'd take it as an insult. Looks like that's all of them. I should really get back to Bavanisos. Mabon can only hold the gate so long.
Sure. Turn to the heart chamber with your touchstones. Now, is that going to be a story instance, or is it going to be a bit of talking?
Hello? Wayfinder? Is this thing... Yes? Good. We've entered the mall, beset by an unnatural foe. Join us.
What does that mean? Was that the story, or was that the meta event? Would you like to continue Salvation's cost? Right. I think that I'm going to pause there for the day, and we will continue this story tomorrow, same time. But thank you everyone who's joined. It's been great. I've got work in the morning, so I can't stay up too late today. I appreciate you all being here. I will be here tomorrow if you want to get the rest of your drops. If you haven't, so follow and be alerted and all that. If you're new, let me have a look. I will transfer you over to someone else doing the same thing. Who else is streaming? Do I recognize any of these people? Lelling's playing. We like Lelling. Go follow Lelling as well. God, there's so many people playing. I didn't realise that it was going to be so busy. Oh my lord, we just died. It's a good thing there's no Survivor title in this game. There are so many people streaming this Guild Wars. Anyone want to suggest someone to raid? Does anyone here know anyone streaming right now? Because I do want to share the love. Oh dear, right. Okay. I don't usually have this problem when we're streaming Guild Wars 1. There's like 5 people streaming it. There's thousands of people streaming it right now. It's making it very complicated and not very fun. Who's this person? Double checking someone that I've just found. Oh, this guy seems fine. Alright, okay. Gonna raid into this guy. Have a lovely rest of your evening. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye now. I am not stopped streaming. That's because...